What's happening, good people? This Gift here for Pay Us No Mind, and today we're answering a simple question. What does it take to get 1,000 streams when you're running ad campaigns to drive traffic to streaming platforms? Now, if you're wondering what it is that you're seeing on the screen, it is the Streaming Return on Investment Planner by Pay Us No Mind on the Marketing Brains platform. Now, this streaming return on investment planner allows us to use industry standards to estimate performance. And we'll break down the numbers in a bit. So you come in, you say, I have a streaming goal. Your goal is 1,000 streams. Now, you can see what the cost of getting 1,000 streams would be across multiple advertising platforms from TikTok, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and we'll add more platforms later. But right now you can see $500 if you were trying to get 1,000 streams running a campaign on TikTok. And it would take over 83,000 impressions. That's 83,000 times that your ad would have to appear. And out of those 83,000 plus times, you would need 833 people to click the link on that ad. And 600 of them would have to actually stream your music. Now, when you swap advertising platforms, it impacts the cost of the campaign. So if we go to Facebook, it's more expensive. If we go to YouTube, it's cheaper than Facebook, but more expensive than TikTok. That is because different advertising platforms have different pricing. They have different market share. Another thing that factors into the results is the location. So if you're targeting the United States, it's the most expensive. A lot of competition. If you're targeting Latin America, it gets cheaper. If you target emerging markets like Nigeria, India, etc., gets even cheaper. Now, the duality to this is that these emerging markets, it costs less to target them with ads, but they also pay less per stream, and the listening data is less impactful on the algorithm. Now, that's not all that impacts things. There is also advanced assumptions. Now, this is where we get into the methodology of these numbers. So you have 1%, and that 1% represents the percentage of people that were exposed to the ad that clicked on it, or the amount of times that the ad was shown that resulted in a click. Then you have this 40% number, which represents the percentage of people that clicked on the ad and actually went and listened to the song. Then this 3 number represents the number of times that that person streams your song. Now, if you start to play with these numbers a bit, you see your budget change and a lot of the other results that you get change. So if we come in here and we say, okay, well, what if 10% of the people that were exposed to the ad clicked on a link? Look, the cost declines from $1,500 to $150. So the more effective the ad is at driving clicks, the cheaper the cost of the ad will be. Now, if we increase the number of people that actually have an account with Apple Music or Spotify and can take the action that you want them to take when they get to the platform, and let's say we increase this number to 70%, the cost declines, performance increases. Now, if we get people streaming the music more often, let's say we get them streaming 8 times a month and not 3, then cost declines even more and performance increases. Now, you see this meter here. This is a way to estimate viral impact, because viral impact has a profound impact on the performance of your campaigns. If people start to share it with friends, if they playlist it, if it triggers the algorithm, any of those things happen, then you go from 1 listener to 100 listeners for the price of 1 listener. So if we look at it and we say, okay, well, what if there was a 15% impact on a campaign? Then you see, okay, well, you reach more people than what you paid to reach. You get more streams than what you paid to get, and you get more listeners than what you paid to get. So that effectively drives the cost down. So you see cost per stream declines, you see estimated return on ad spend increases. Now, that continues with greater impact from a viral standpoint. So if you go and you say, okay, well, what if we maxed it out? 300%. We get an increase in the estimated return on ad spend. We drive more listeners and we get more streams without having to pay more money. So something like this, a calculator like this, you could come to and kind of gain an idea of what you would need from a song performance wise for you to get what you need to get out of it for whatever budget you have for a campaign. Now, as always, you guys can agree to disagree or agree, whatever the case may be. Feel free to reach me at Payusnomind on Instagram, at Payusnomind on Twitter. Make sure you check out the Marketing Brains platform at payusnomind.info, where you can gain access to the calculators and everything like that. This is Gift signing off. Pay Us No Mind. Peace, good people. One.